Welcome back to the owl forest here. You can see I've been quite busy in between the parts trying to find as many owls as I possibly could. I feel like I've got quite a few here. I like this one with the glasses. I really do like this one here with the glasses. Very nice. So, the king wants to see us apparently. What do you have? Who waiting us? Who waiting? I don't know. We need to work on our hooty puns. Let me know some hooty puns, some owl puns down in the comments. We'll see what we can come up with. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. What? Look at his eyes. He's a good king here, he's a good king. Be proud to serve under a king like this. Hooty, hooty, hooty. Scarlet inherited coat. Kai, like passed down from the mage clan. Blue inherited coat. Silver Sincleaver? Sincleaver? A story Dahna hero, okay. Copper Sincleaver?
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just had a constant smile throughout that. I love this owl stuff. This is so stupid, but it's right up my alley in times. In times? Yeah, in terms of is what I wanted to go with. In times of. I don't know. In terms of stupid. It's absurd. It's nonsense. And I love it. I do love me nonsense. This is why I like the Yakuza series. There's owls and there's royal owls. It's just, anyway, very much right. What we're doing here is we need to go back to a Besynct, but I'm thinking let's actually head back to this, not that one. Where is it? That way, the highway. Head back over here somewhere, say there, because I want to look at something. Because I've seen people down in the comments on videos being like, you're missing some skits here and there. Like, you're not noticing it down in the bottom right.
We finally made it.
I finally made it. And it's like, yeah. We are missing them. But it's not an issue. It's not an issue.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks friggin' delicious too.
Who said anything about eating them?
That looked weird when Rinwell was doing the mouth flaps. They almost looked like they matched. But no? But no, but we'll reminisce. Right, so what we're doing here is, occasionally what we're going to come do is just catch the ones we've missed so we can catch up. So we'll keep an eye on that. If I miss stuff in the bottom right, please do let me know down in the comments being like, hey, you missed another one. And then as soon as I can, I'll jump on and try and catch on with one of these here. So it's like we've missed a few towards the start. You can see I sort of got better as we carried on. It's like there's an occasional one here and there I missed. So we just had Owl Spotter. So let's do one at the start of each part. We'll try to anyway, you know, based on where we are in the story. We'll try to do one at the start of each part and one at the end in terms of catch up with the ones I missed. So Unflinching Iron Mask first here. So this is way back.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Interesting. We do need more about what's going on with his story, because it's like we've seen his eye essentially glow through the mask. So he's got to have something to do with the Renans and their shining eyes. His left eye doesn't seem to do it, which is convenient because that's the one exposed now. But what does that mean in terms of who you are? What you are? Are you a hybrid? Are you an in-between? Then there's difference in the magical elements that are here. Because as it was pointed out with the owls, each region has its own different one. And we also know the map of this planet has a giant circle, almost crater-looking thing. I'm wondering if like a landmass was scooped up and taken to another planet, and that's who the Renans are. Maybe that's where the missing element is. There's many thoughts on where I think this could go right now. I think we're on the right lines with some of our ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we can rest and see if there's anything else to do here. Ooh. Let's do the elemental attack up, because we're using Rimwell for that.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Lovely. And Shionne.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
His glasses.
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
You're now closer with Shionne.
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
Because I very much do agree, by the way. Like, it is important to get all these skits and stuff sorted.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
That we learn about these characters, and like that's how we're learning about them. So it's very important we get them. So it's like, yeah, we'll show them off. We'll show them off. So it's like, don't worry about if I missed them in the bottom right. I am catching them because they're available later, which is a good thing to have. So thank you very much to the developers for adding that kind of thing. Like playing some in the past, you could easily miss them, but having a way to view them that easily, just fantastic. Just fantastic. Just what we needed. But in between the parts, I've also gone around and pretty much done every quest that I could, which is why we had the owls at the start. Which did lead to, more leveling up, trying to balance out based on what we had previously. You know how it goes. So, we want to carry on the story now, which means we need to head over to the inn.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Is that it? Just safe to rest here now? If you're wondering where the owl was, by the way, in this area when I was trying to find it, it was here. It was next to that bucket. It's like, that's where it was. Okay. Right, so over to the inn we go. Thorns. Want to learn more about her thorns as well. There's a few things we've just not got enough information on yet.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is.
Something else going on with this tiredness, isn't there?
Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shionne ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What was the symbol, though? Come back, kitty! Kitty! Meow and such.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
If I remember correctly, aren't black cats lucky, like considered lucky? in Japan? Someone let me know on that. I think I read that somewhere. I'm not 100% though. I haven't been down here.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
I think it'll wait for us. It's a good kitty.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
Creepy forest. Is it going to be a cat forest? We've had an owl forest.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's got to be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Definitely getting like this oil painting feel to everything. I like it. I really like it. You could just take screenshots and easily make oil paintings out of everything. I may even try that in Photoshop, but you know. Hello. What we got here? One of every enemy, remember?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Let's go with an air thrust.
Sleep now. More for the stockpile. In here. Whatever you do, just stay away from the spores.
Looks like we missed on that. That's fine. What's the weakness there? Was that looked like it was hurricane? So
Sleep now. These enemies aren't.
Cut them apart to your heart.
No complaints here!
Get you all tucked.
better go.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's a bizarre mega core. Ooh. I will say at this point, because in the past... yeah, go on then. I would just get rid of it. In the past, I pointed out how Tales really took a wrong direction for me, and I just lost interest in it. This feels more in keeping with what I wanted from this series. It's like, yes. So I'm just overly impressed in so many places, and it's like, yes, thank you very much.
Those aren't even natural.
Nice.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material. The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Too true. Some huge trees around me. I think the oldest tree in the UK is in Nottingham. Not 100% on that. If anybody knows better, please let me know down in the comments. I know there's a really old oak there at least. Alright, so let's try and skip you because we've done one of every enemy and we don't want to over level. So I've tried to balance, it went a bit further than I wanted because, you know, trying to get quests done and stuff. Let's see about going up here then. I'm not sure which is the right way. The marker says this way, but... could be a red herring. The blue dot. Underground forest. Right, I saw it, don't worry.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zoogles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zoogles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zoogles won't let them get close.
Using Zoogles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
That's a good point there. An instant brush.
Ah! Sorry, Shionne. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
I imagine like her thorns in some regard have limited like the amount of people who can literally come in contact with her, so the fact someone finally can, that's gonna be significant for her. It's just materials. Chest, I'll look in towards like trying to get there, but materials, it's like I can come back later and get them. Can easily come back later and get them. Like, we'll have a gander though, you know. Seeing as we're here. And we need to get around you. Whoop. Nope. Missed it.
Right, here goes!
Let's try for a thunder here.
I'll tear you apart! Watch this!
Thunderblade! Lunar
I'm not
corruption!
done! Talon
By the
hurricane!
not
Not
water!
on wash!
Mega ray!
Burn!
Gemini aqua!
May as well throw them out.
We can really make weapons with this?
What we got around there? Oh, hello. Didn't want to fight you. I was just looking around. What we got down there? I think we just got resources down there, so let's head this direction.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks, rocks, and more rocks.
And
And
No
maybe I should have.
backing down!
raging hurricane!
Joust! Jostle!
Sleep now!
Talon hurricane!
Freeze lancer!
Eagle fly! This one's gonna be
Not
tough!
getting
Dark shoreline
dreams.
alpha!
Armor won't
You're
save
most
you!
comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
What did you throw out then? A bomb?
Everyone's still in one piece?
I will point out, I'm really, really liking playing as Rinwell. Really enjoying that. I think it's because I've got a away from the battle perspective. So I used to play in World of Warcraft. I was a caster.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Oh yeah, I've got a ranch now and I grow animals and stuff. Yep. Since mysterious power, touch it. Okay, there's a camp over there, so if we get there, we'll see him. I should be alright actually. I don't need to interact with you. But yeah, we'll view a skit from our list that we missed, you know, when we get the chance. After a clear boss fight, you know, I mean, look at the size of the area.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Fire would be good if it's a plant. See how that works for us though.
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks!
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it! The enemy is over there! Bullseye!
Ooh, wanna keep it more. Well, I'm trying to get away here. Trying to get away. Like I said, trying. That being the key word.
Here goes!
You picked the wrong fight!
Hit! And again! Bullseye!
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles!
Gemini aqua!
You get the gist. Sleep now.
We'll try Cyclone on it, see what it does.
Close! Got you!
Like that could potentially be a weakness.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back!
Don't mind if I do.
Where are you going?
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon shell!
Sealed!
Void blast!
Find
Someone else to pick on.
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Yeah, weakness seems to be
Shut him down.
way there with that. That's cool.
Double demon fang!
Here goes! Bullseye!
Trying to get out what we got here.
I'm on! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
So trying to wait.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Finishing
content.
blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge.
Take this!
You made quick work of us.
Want me to pick up your slack
One
then?
last
Just
one.
pointing it out.
Hit! Here's another one.
Take this!
Rising
Now
Finish it
see
off.
what
Finish
I
it
can
off
do.
there. Thank you, lot.
Dragon shell!
Dance in now.
Go!
Seal!
You're in a good position there.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
One last
I
shot.
never miss!
Not in your dreams.
Do it! Alphen! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
That took more energy than I expected.
He's really bothered about those animals at the ranch. I wish to rest.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shionne. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Yeah, I think it's more a case of like if we come across a camp, we'll just every time we come across one, we'll just finish one of the skits that we missed. So Iron Mask's missing core.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
I kind of like this in a way. It shows how much they've already developed and grown over the course of the game, and obviously we get to see some of Zephyr's scenes now that he's gone. So I'm thinking very much, let's just jump into Zephyr's teachings already.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renan, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renan?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shionne with us. At this point, what's one more Renan as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renan as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Dahnan agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Dahnans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Oh, I miss Zephyr. I'm very much thinking let's finish off this part, but we'll get a few more of these sorted first. So I just want to catch up really quickly is what I'm feeling right now. So Zoogles,
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dahna, or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
If they're taking animals from this world and tinkering with them and sending them back, how do we know that's not what has happened here with Alphen? Maybe he was a Dahnan that they took up, tweaked a little so he's similar to like the Zoogles in some way and then sent him back? That's a possibility. At Thorn's length.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him.
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't.
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
That's going to be an interesting one. But I'm thinking we'll end this part here. In the next part, we'll carry on with the story. And then hopefully at the end of the next part, or when we find a campsite, we'll carry on here with a few more of these. We've only got that 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the looks of it. Yeah, we've only got 5 more. So it's like we didn't miss that many. So anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.